Welcome to the NBA Pub Hub, Pub Sports Radio, Friday, May the 6th. Ian Cameron, Skee Profit, Dutch Boy, Fresh, TROT, Wham, ready to break down the Friday NBA card. We're not having a show yesterday, just no games out of nowhere, but we are back here with the NBA Pub Hub show today. We've got two games on tap, game 3 for the Heat Sixers and for the Mavericks and the Suns. So let's get right to it. We'll start with Miami taking on Philadelphia. Pretty much a pick 'em right now. In fact, Miami, 1.5 point road favorites. They've actually moved to favorites here. Philly opened a 1 point home favorite. Miami now laying a point and a half on the road. 210.5 the total in this game. There's an increasing sense of optimism for Philadelphia that Joel Embiid will play tonight for them here in Game 3. It hasn't been ruled official. He was still doubtful on the injury report earlier today, but with the orbital injury that he's dealing with, he's got to get that mask fitted. Apparently, the report states that he needs to feel comfortable in his eyes before being able to play. This isn't about comfort, Joel Embiid. This is about you got to get out there tonight and play. All right? You're already up against it in this series. I don't even think with you on the court you're winning this series anyway. But if you have any chance at all of making this a series, he's got to get out there and play. I mean, this ridiculousness that, hey, he's got to feel comfortable with the mask on. Guy, it's a mask. Get out there. They need you here tonight. If they're going to do anything in this series, the Sixers, he has to play, period. I mean, there's nothing else that needs to be said right now for for Philadelphia. He's got to play. We'll see if he does. I think he probably will, but just hearing this stuff that he's got to feel comfortable in the mask before he can play. Ooh, I mean, it's just, to me, it drives you nuts when you read that. It's a must-win game. Play. Find a way to play. But nevertheless, there's a potential he's back. Yet the betting markets don't seem all that concerned because Miami's been taking the money here so far in this game. Now, for the Miami Heat, of course, they've just dominated the second halves of these games. They've done that throughout this series. We'll see if they can do that once more here. It looks like P.J. Tucker's going to play. He's had the calf issue, but he's played through it. Max Strus ended up playing the last 2 games. Now, Kyle Lowry is the guy that's been missing. He hasn't played in 4 games with his left hamstring injury, and there's a chance he comes back for Miami tonight. He's apparently going to test things out before opening tip-off tonight, so there is a potential for Kyle Lowry to make his series debut here for the Miami Heat tonight in Game 3. Keep an eye on that. Guys, I just got to come out and say it flat out. I mean, there's one team I trust, potentially, and even with them, I'm not all that sure they're going to win and get back in the series. But there's only one team of the 2 teams down 2-0 that I trust tonight to maybe win and get back in it. And it ain't the Philadelphia 76ers. I will put it that way. I don't trust them, even if Embiid comes back. I don't really love the idea of taking Miami in a must-win spot for the Sixers tonight. They can't go down 3-0, especially when they're now at home in Game 3, but I don't want Philly. I don't trust Philly. It would be Miami or pass for me in this game tonight. Skee, what do you think here with Game 3, Heat Sixers?
I'm pretty satisfied and comfortable with my Heat series ticket already, So I don't really feel the need to bet the spread in this game. If I was going to bet anything here, it'd probably be Heat team total over. I want to say they've hit this number every game so far in the playoffs except for maybe 1. So even if Joel plays, if he doesn't, I think that's the play to make. I don't like the total is not moving as much as they said he's going to be out, he's going to be in. So I don't think it really matters. He found a way to make it to that number every time in the playoffs. So that would be my one bet, but I'm not playing anything in this game.
For me, definitely, it's Miami or pass here in this one. This would be a game that probably, from my standpoint, would look more toward maybe a couple of props, if anything, here in the game tonight. Other than that, though, it's going to end up being a stay away. Dutch, what about you here, Miami and Philly?
Yeah, man, real quick. Salute to the ladies, gents, and DJs for tuning in. You already know it's all love. Hey, be sure to hit that motherfucking like button. Like I was just hitting that plain of sweet tea. Get you right where you need to be. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Tiffany, our girl. I see you. Mr. H-Town in the house. LJ. Mad Stoney, I see you. Mo Harris, I see you, my dude. Danny Lopez, everybody in the chat, big ups. Be sure to share the video if you can. Retweet it. Muchly appreciated. Yeah, this game, man, you know where it is, bro. Bobano touched on it a little bit. He don't trust the Sixers, man. I don't trust these motherfuckers at all either, bro. That's what it is, you know. And they'll win one of these two games, but I don't think. I think Embiid will be, if he does play, this will be the most uncomfortable he's played. He already had a thumb issue. Now this motherfucker gonna have to face. You know, let Dedmon come and just hit him one little elbow. You know, he's a big, clumsy motherfucker. Accidentally smack this fool one time in the face if he does want to play. You know, that would be my game plan. Real talk. Shout out to my guy Nolly Knows. I see you. But yeah, man, I wouldn't even be surprised if he does play or not. Now Miami was 3, and then obviously they're -3 yesterday, and then you could get 2.5, 3 around, and then obviously with the Embiid questionable, if he's comfortable type of shit, went through shoot around and dropped to pick him, then it goes back to -1.5. So it's some NBA fuckery right here. You know, they trying to even out some bullshit. We gotta slide right through it. But I will be NM on Miami with Embiid or without Embiid, man. Come on now. The bench is damn near better than the starting 5 of the Sixers. These motherfuckers is playing. Oladipo's playing out of his mind. I mean, Hero's found his stride, doing whatever the fuck he wants, playing like the alpha on the court. I mean, Butler found his game in game 2, like we said he would. You know, Big Bam doing whatever the fuck he wants. I like the over rebounds. If you want to prop in this game, I like the over 9.5 rebounds. I believe Bobano's been on it. He hit 9 last, but you know, it was obviously a blowout. Had 12 in game 1. He's gonna be working, you know, and and if Embiid does play, I believe he will be a little. This motherfucker will never hesitate to shoot the ball. We know that, but he might be a little hesitant to go up there and battle for a rebound with a fucked up face, you know. So we'll see though. But yeah, man, I like Miami here. You know, I like how Strus. You know, we talked about him and Gabe Vincent found their shot. They were, I believe, 40% from the 3-point line combined instead of 2 for 14 in game 1. So look for that to kind of continue. Just shooters fucking everywhere on Miami. They got shooters everywhere, and they play fucking defense. The exact opposite of what they got over there in Philly. And we talked about it, man. Pressure. It is what it is. Pressure, man. The pressure's on Philly here. I don't believe they'll rise. Give me Miami. Best number out there, man. I jumped on them at 3. Obviously, you get better numbers now, but I'm comfortable with Miami here.
All right. Like in Miami, I'd lean to the over here in this game. Now, even though the first 2 did stay under, but you look at this game tonight, if Embiid, actually the last game did go over, I should say, Philly, Miami, 119-103, but I think this one could as well. Philly, you got to think, is going to be a little bit better offensively at home, and I don't think they can stop Miami necessarily defensively. It's just too much weapon. And if they get Lowry back, you think of Lowry, you think of Butler, you think of what Bam can do inside offensively. Never mind defensively, he's great and rebounding, but what he can do offensively, what Lowry comes back, what he can do with Hero. And look at Oladipo with the 19 points in game 2 for the Miami Heat. I mean, that's just too much for this Philly team, which isn't even at times locked in defensively for a full 48 minutes. So, you know, that's a lot that they have to worry about. So I think over 210.5 is not a bad option in this game if you're kind of back and forth on the side. It's Miami or pass for me, but the over might be worth a look as well here. What do you think, Wham? Heat, Sixers?
Yeah, I kind of would agree with that over. I believe that the Embiid coming back is going to allow the offense to get a little bit more improved. Now, as far as the offensive rate, it's only going to be based off of what he's shown in the actual Raptors series. So if going up 7 points, obviously it's got different defenses here, but I'd still believe that that's still a big difference that in this type of team, that's pretty much focal point is about Embiid. Having him in there is going to allow these guys to, you know, play a little bit more cleaner outside, at least for their attempts, at least. So I'm thinking that somebody on the prop side is probably the more smart approach in taking here. I'm thinking more like Danny Green to go over the 2.5 3-point makes. He's hit that 4 of his 6 games and against Toronto with Embiid in the lineup. So I think that that's going to give him a little bit more of a helping shot. He got 9 attempts last game, so it's obviously that he's going to get the looks. Damn near all of his shots are coming from 3, so you're getting just a chance of hitting 3 of those. That's the way I'm looking here. But as far as the defense for the Heat, they've been pretty much, you know, stifling, but they have been giving up the they did find success. So as far as this optimism with Embiid coming back, they did find success with Maxey last game. He got to the cup 11 times, 11 free throw attempts. So that is kind of going to help them in this game. I think if you get guys like James Harden, who got pretty much to the cup on his first attempt, you know, as far as to the free throw line, I think that that's going to help these guys in this game for sure, as far as what they were able to do last game. So I think that translates, especially getting Embiid back. So I kind of like the Sixers, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if they win, come out here and show some sort of dominance. Maybe you see Embiid with the mask on, like we seen before, play pretty well with it. Like you said, Bubeno, like, come on, stop the shenanigans. He's going to go out there and play. There's no reason to have him doubtful, to upgrade him all the way up here. They got him available in the prop market, like you guys were saying. So the guy I'm looking for in the props, maybe Tobias Harris goes over 16.5 points, but I think it's Danny Green. I think Danny Green is the better look over 2.5 3-point makes at plus 136. That's the not official play, but that's the way I'm going here.
All right, we move to the next game now. Just as important for Dallas as it is for Philly. At home, got to win it. Game 3, Suns and Mavericks. Phoenix up 2-0. We've got pretty much in this game a pick 'em across the board. Dallas -1 in some spots, pick 'em at others. 218 the total in this game. For Dallas, this is a must. They can't go down 3-0, and obviously it goes without saying. Really, where has this defense gone for Dallas? That's the big question. I mean, you're going to allow 46 of 91, 49 of 76. In the first 2 games, 121, 114, 129, 109. These 2 losses. The Suns shoot 51% in game 1. In game 2 rather, or game 1, and then in game 2, 46%. And 41% 64% and 52% from 3-point range for the Suns in the last game. I mean, it's just they were just torching the Nets against this Dallas team. That's got to change. And if you're Jason Kidd, I don't know what adjustments you can make defensively. You may just be stuck because you got to deal with Ayton. You've had problems. You had to deal with Paul and Booker. You've had problems there. Where do you turn to for answers defensively? For what we think most of the year has been, we know for most of the year they've been a pretty good defensive team, but it has not been that way for the Dallas Mavericks here in this series so far. So, it's going to be up to Dallas. Maybe they're at the point where they just got to outscore them. I think there's better defense in them. And to be quite honest with you, is Phoenix going to shoot that much again now going on the road here for game 3? I got to think there's going to be some regression. There's going to be some coming back down. 50% and 64% from the field in game 1 and in game 2. You can't keep doing that indefinitely every single game. Moving. There's got to be a game where, look, the shots just aren't falling, at least to a certain extent. And I think if the Mavericks are going to improve at all on the defensive end, it's going to be in a spot like this at home, playing in front of the crowd in a spot where they need to absolutely show up. So, Mavs first half full game split. I might be a glutton for my own punishment here, but I'm going to end up looking in that direction here, a split, because I do think strong start will be in the cards here for Dallas. It's a question of will they be able to hang on and ride this thing home to victory. I think they've got the potential to, but at the same point in time, while I like Dallas tonight, I fully admit this might be the only game they get because Phoenix has been that good here in this series. But more than anything, I think their defense has to improve, and I think they're capable of it at home especially. I can't believe Phoenix is going to shoot 52 and 64% again for a game indefinitely, especially now going on the road. And the other thing I factor in is, look, Luka did everything in game 2. They got nothing out of Brunson, DFS. They were all in trouble, and they all got in foul trouble early in that game as well. You got to think now, hey, back home some calls go Dallas's way, as often is the case with these 2-0 series and the home team is down. And I think you're going to see better support for Luka Doncic tonight from Jalen Brunson, from Dorian Finney-Smith, from Spencer Dinwiddie here in this game. So I do like Dallas first half full game split. If you're not scared to death, I would actually look at the under tonight in this game from a total standpoint. I know it's flown over the total, and we have talked about there's some theory here that Jason Kidd wants them to push the ball up the court quickly so that the half-court defense of the Suns doesn't get a chance to set up. I think there's truth to that. But at the same time, a big reason why these games have gone over, it's not just the pace for Dallas. It's also been just this unreal shooting from Phoenix, which I just don't think is going to continue it to that clip here tonight in game 3. So the under is what I'm looking at for. I would lean from a total standpoint. Dallas first half full game split. And for props, I'd look at Brunson over 17.5 points. I think he's going to be much better on the home floor tonight. You can go DFS as well. Dorian Finney-Smith, that's not a bad look, and Dinwiddie. But the one I really like is Brunson over 17.5 points. Foul trouble really did him in in Game 2 the other night. And I think as long as he avoids that tonight, he's going to be the most likely candidate to be that next number 2 option, obviously, next to Luka the Don here tonight. Wham, we'll start with you on this one. What do you think, Game 3 with Phoenix and Dallas?
Yeah, man. The problem with that Brunson is because they throwing Mikal Bridges right out the room, posting him up, getting him into foul trouble early, back-to-back time. So I'm expecting them to do the same. Yeah, yep. I'm expecting them to do the same exact thing out there. And if you don't have him, I mean, who's been really struggling, like we said before, he's not getting those edible arrangements in this series. They on his ass. I think if you have that problem again, you still see Luka down the stretch not being able to convert, not being able to hold it down, bro. Maybe, you know what I mean? Like, I think they're going to continue to look at him as well on the offensive side. On the defensive side for the Phoenix Suns. They're trying to attack him towards the end of the game. So as far as this game, though, like you said, though, Babano, I don't think they're going to shoot a franchise record in 64.5% for the full game. Like, I don't think they're going to do that shit again. But what I do expect them to do is probably still shoot well, bro. Like, I think they still get those good looks that they're getting. And as far as DeAndre Ayton, he's just taking good shots, like, as far as his matchup wise. And I expect Chris Paul to have a birthday celebration with those points that he's been averaging as of late. I think he goes over to 17.5 points again here. It's sad to say, but this is the game that I really believe the Suns take care of business. And the way I'm going to take the approach is just taking what they've been doing over the last 3 games. They're scoring 120 points. I do think that they're going to be able to score good in here. So I'm thinking they're going to go over the 108 points for the team total. So that's a bet for me officially, over 108 points, 8.5 points for the Suns team total. I think that's probably the bet that I expect to have. As far as my best bet for the end of the game, because the other game is more like a lean there. So this is going to be the official play for me. The best bet pretty much for the Suns over 108.5. I can't say it that more.
There you go. Team total.
I don't know what it is.
I think we know what you mean.
Southern Valley OG or some shit like that. I'm on. I forgot what it was, bro.
Phoenix Suns.
I try to remember like my guy Dutch, but I can't.
Phoenix Suns team total over 108.5. There we go. That's what Wham likes here with the Suns and the Mavs here in this game tonight. Yeah, I mean, it's for Dallas. It's been tough. It's been tough in these 2 games, no question. We'll see if they have that adequate response in them. Phoenix did get pushed against New Orleans in the last round on the road, so we'll see. That is the one thing. I mean, they had to just barely got Game 3. They lost Game 4. And then Game 6 was pretty competitive most of the game as well. So that's another thing that has me giving Dallas a puncher's chance tonight. But we'll see if they are capable of stepping up in this one. What do you think here, Dutch? Suns and Mavs.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to our guy Elliot V, Mark Nick in the house, Jay Peasy. I see you guys. Zachary, I see you, my dude. G Martinez. Yeah, man. I'm a big Luka the motherfucking Don guy, and I think there's value with the triple-double tonight, plus 380. I think he's got to do a little more, just not drop 35. They want to win these motherfucking games. I mean, he's doing everything, and they still losing by 20. It's first game. They did cut it. Yep. Yeah, they did cut it that first half, but if you watch the game, it wasn't close. It wasn't as close as they made it to be at the end of that game 1. But yeah, Luka could do it. Luka can rebound. He can assist. Also, I did want to give a shout out to our guy, Brandon. I can't say your last name, Brandon, but he gave us a $4 dono earlier. Muchly appreciated for that. Brandon. Yeah, much love. And also, we got another one right here, Mr. Know Something, with the $20 dono. Hit that motherfucking train, bro.
Oh, sound.
Okay, yeah, choo-choo. Where the big show at?
Oh, no. Oh,
what'd you do, Big Show? Come on, bro.
Hey, he on that Valley OG.
I'm lagging, boys. I can't hit the button.
There we go. I guess I might have to take over here.
Yeah,
but nevertheless,
technical difficulty.
Two times. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hitting the train twice there to make up for. I think you must want the show to end. You're running the ads already. Yeah.
Y'all done.
Brandon got the train because we fucked him off for 20. You know, I forgot about you, my guy. But we appreciate
Thank
both
you
y'all,
very
man.
much. Know something again for another generous donation. We love you. Appreciate it.
Keep smoking, my guy. Keep smoking.
My bad, boys. I've been lagging
Uh,
for the past 5 minutes.
That's all right.
Nah,
It's
you
all
good,
good.
bro. Go ahead, finish your lunch, Big Show. It's all good, bro. But yeah, I'm fucking with you. But yeah, man. Where was I at? Nah, but yeah, Luca plus 380 on the triple double, man. You know, they got to get other people involved. Man, you said about the Pelicanos. These motherfuckers ain't got no rebounders though. Really, you know, that's one thing the Pelicanos did against, the Suns is they continuously game by game outworked them on the offensive rebounds and just overall rebounding. And that's not happening against Dallas. They're getting outworked in every situation. Now, you talked about the field goals. Is it going to come down? It probably will, but I believe they've shot over 50% in every single game in the playoffs, the Phoenix Suns, which is fucking remarkable. And they are the number one shooting team in the league coming into the playoffs as well. So I don't see what's going to change, really. Obviously, they could claim some threes, but Cam Johnson seeming to find his game. Payne's getting it back. Man, these boys – I hate to say it, like I've been saying, there's levels to this shit, man, and Dallas just is not on the level when it comes to rosters. It's just not on the rosters level, and simply maybe even coaching. You know, you gotta. I'm not gonna say Jason Kidd's a poor coach, but I don't know why dude's just fucking Monty. I think he's a really good coach. I'll just say that, and not to mention they have. A soon-to-be coach probably in the future. They have two coaches. Let's be honest. CP3 is a fucking coach in itself, right? So, but inside is where it's at, man. My man Wham Beverly touched on. I mean, Ayton, these guys, they're just getting easy shots. They're attacking Luka on the defensive end. So yeah, Luka, you want to bust their ass. Now they're like, okay, let's exploit you because you play absolutely no motherfucking defense, Luka, and that's something that
Hot
we
as
do
fuck
need to
at the
improve
end
on.
too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just out of well, first he's doing everything on offense, so he's even more tired throughout the game. And this motherfucker just don't want to play defense in the first place. And he kind of got that mentality right now. He's doing everything. Why do I got to play defense? But Luka, you got to play defense, man. They're exploiting you, and that's something that you got to work on in the offseason. Because that will be a big reason that we'll be talking about this at the end. He'll have all these great numbers, but he got his ass busted on James Crowder, Bridges, man, whoever the fuck he guarding. They're going at him. They're switching and they're taking advantage of Luka. Jalen Brunson, my man Wham Bam touched on it as well. They're attacking him. He's getting a foul. These motherfuckers are too small. Luka is 6'8", but don't want to move his feet on defense. Other than that, they're a little small. Dinwiddie's pretty small too as well. Kleber's not a fucking 5, man. Powell is an undersized 5. So who's the other guy? Bertans. I mean, this guy's a fucking 6'8" fucking guard. Realistically, 6'10" guard. It's unbelievable how soft that motherfucker is. But yeah, man, I'm hoping Luka and the Don they can get one. I will not be on Phoenix tonight. I do like Luka to plus 380, and I do think this series is not going to be that long. I think Dallas will probably find a way to win one of these two games, and I can't tell you which one because I test everything I see. Phoenix is leaps and bounds better than this team. They just are. How you feeling on this, Ski? You got action, my man?
Yeah, the line doesn't agree with me, but I'm with you. Like, I don't see shit that's gonna change because they shot 48.5% from the field in the regular season. They're shooting 53.5% from the field in the postseason. And nothing's gonna change. The way to beat Phoenix, you gotta figure your offense out. You gotta outscore them. And for Dallas, they tried to play like a defensive lineup, but that didn't work out. That just messed up their offense. So they got to put Kleber out there and try to get him to space the floor, hit some threes. They got to push the pace, try to avoid Phoenix set defense. And I just look at during the regular season, I want to say they both combined to average 109, a little bit over 109 points per game in the first half. And you're looking at so far this series, the first half is averaging 121.5 points. So I like over right now. You can get over 106 in the first half. I like that number, and I think the full game can go over too.
All right, there we go. Liking the overtrain to continue. Skee liking that here for Game 3 with the Mavs and Suns. Both Game 1 and Game 2 flew over the total. And Skee looking for more of the same here in Game 3. All right, good stuff from Skee, from Dutch, from Wham for this Friday edition. Remember, we're back this weekend. Last weekend, we didn't have any shows because there was a day with no games, and then there was just the one game on the Sunday. But we're back this weekend. We'll be on at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific tomorrow, as well as Sunday. with the NBA Pub Hub show. So make sure you join us over the weekend. Hit the like button. 231 live viewers. Hit that like button. We appreciate it. Very
Say the
much.
last part. Ian, don't let them slide, man. These lazy motherfuckers, we ain't even hit a hundo yet. We got about 60.
Get on
At
and
least
get it.
half you motherfuckers take one hand, one finger, hit the motherfucking like button real quick. Let's start the weekend off right by showing some motherfucking love, and then let's hit these motherfuckers straight over the head.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when we're back tomorrow and Sunday. Even more reason.
Yeah,
we're
we gotta
here
come
for the
on the
weekend
weekend,
for you.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly. We're here up for you guys with the Pub Hub on the weekend. So that's reason enough right there to hit the like button. All right. Now we will get to our sponsors here and get to Best Bets and Dutch's Freshest Look coming up. Southtown 101, when you're in San Antonio, Texas, stop in. Great food, drinks, live music, DJs, karaoke, Manscaped, promo code PubSports, 20% off your purchase. Lawnmower 4.0 or any Manscaped product, 20% off with promo code PubSports. MyBookie.ag, NBA playoffs, NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, Major League Baseball, UFC, big pay-per-view tomorrow, and USFL and more. Sign up for an account, Bitcoin accepted currency for your deposit. MyBookie.ag, promo code PubSports. All right. Best bets for a Friday. Dutch's Freshest Look as well. Wham, we'll start with you. Actually, before we get to best bets, since it's WNBA now is underway, there is a WNBA card. Skee, you want to throw the chat a bone? Something you like in the dub tonight?
Yeah, all my games, the lines have all moved. I'll be honest with you. I got like 10 points of COV in all these games, but
wow.
In general,
sheesh.
In general, I think the Mystics are going to kill the Fever. I think that Minnesota and Seattle should be a lower scoring game. Vegas and Phoenix, I think that one can still get up and over the number, and I think Vegas wins that one. And one you can still take right now at the current number, Sparks +4. That's the only one left. Championship team off of, just first of all, they got Quigley out, they got Kalia Copper out, and that's a lot of offense out for their lineup. And just fade that championship team the next game. It's the same thing for NBA when they come back the next season against a hungry Sparks team who hasn't really been relevant. You got Derek Fisher in the Sparks versus Candace Parker. You got Kennedy Carter, who was suspended the second half of the season last year for the Dream.
Oh, these names are horrible.
Trying to make a name for herself again. Then you got Liz Cambage coming over there. I just think it's a lot. They got nobody to handle Liz Cambage in this game. So I know the Sparks have beat them the last 4 times, and I know Derek Fisher wants this game. I think a lot of players on the roster, are motivated. So I want to be on that team. Plus the points tonight. Sparks +4.
There you go. WNBA portion of the Pub Hub right
Why
there.
You did that just to kill my high, bro? Just to kill my high.
Skee's a WNBA.
Dutch don't like good hoops.
Yeah.
Dutch don't like good hoops.
Hey, Zachary said it, man. He already know. He talking about, look at my face, man. Talking about real basketball on this motherfucking show, please.
It ain't no real basketball. They don't even try in the NBA. At least they try in the WNBA.
Hey, it puts money in your pocket. That's all I care about.
Hey, my man be killing it too. I just can't do it. I can't do it, man.
I tell you, I'd rather watch all 12 of them WNBA teams than watch James Harden dribble out of clock and not even be able to do nothing.
But now there you go. Now that is big.
You couldn't pay me to watch the motherfucking WNBA. I don't. And I don't fuck with James, but I watch that motherfucker daily over some WNBA shit. Bunch of
Dutch don't like good hoops, y'all. It's all good.
Let me stop myself before I piss Tiffany off and the rest of the females in the crib. You know what I mean? Yo,
Yeah,
well,
You cut up, Dutch. You cut up.
WNBA haters. Yeah, that's all
Should have
right.
worn my
It is
jersey
what it is.
today. My
Different
hoodie
strokes
where
for
the hoodie
different
at?
folks.
Where the
We always
hoodies
say
at?
that. Different strokes for different folks.
Hey.
What stroke are you going with tonight, Wham, for best bet? What do you got?
Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. I already kind of hinted to it. So the team that won 11 straight games, Brand the Suns, that's also celebrating the captain's birthday, Chris Paul. I think they handle business tonight. So I do like the Suns the full game, but I'm going to best bet over 108.5 points. I have to make sure I said that correctly. In the last 7 meetings, they went over this with 109 plus points. So 6 times. So I believe that this is the way of winning this game is by scoring the ball. And I think they have 110 tonight. So give me the over 108.5 points for the Phoenix Suns.
All right, there it is. Phoenix Suns team total over 108.5. Best bet for Wham. All right, Dutch, freshest look.
Yeah, yeah, no, something. You're right though. I will get my ass whipped. All them, they're like men, bro. You know, they're as big as men. I don't like looking at women as big as men. But yeah, man, freshest look. We're going straight to Philly, man. You already know they're about to get that ass whooped by the Heat. I believe it. With Embiid or without Embiid, we do not give a fuck. Miami Heat, get the best number out there, 2, 1.5, whatever it is. Miami Heat win this game. That's good money.
All right, there it is. Miami Heat money line for Dutch with this one. You can get them around minus 120, so still a really good price. Miami money line, freshest look for Dutch. All right, Skee, what do you got for best bet?
Yeah, more for me, Dutch. You know, I like looking at it, so I'm good. I'm gonna go with my best bet.
6'6", bitch.
Hey, I'm good. And best bet for the show, I'm gonna go Heat game. Oh, my bad. No, I ain't gonna go to that game. I'm gonna go to Mavs game in the Suns first half over 106. You can get a 105.5 in Circle, but it's the only place I see it. So first half over. Best bet.
All right. There you go. Best bet for Skee with Phoenix and Dallas over 106 first half for him. All right. My best bet is, hey, you know, it's I'm riding or dying with this team. It's win or lose. We're going to trust them to win one at least. Dallas Mavericks minus 110, even money. To make it 2-1. This might be the only game they win. Hell, they may not even win this one, but we're not abandoning ship. Dallas minus 110 against Phoenix for best bet for me here tonight with the Friday night slate. All right, that'll wrap it up for this Friday edition of the NBA Pub Up. Thanks to everyone in the chat for joining us. Hit the like button on the way out. We appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you join us for the Saturday weekend edition of the Pub Up, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. I think the horse folks are still going too on their stream, so check them out. Kentucky Oaks there. And of course, the Kentucky Derby and UFC tomorrow. It is a slammed Saturday here at Pub Sports Radio. So make sure you check out all of that. Oh, Scott Foster with a late appearance in our chat. Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
My brother.
Being there. Yeah, he's in
Hey,
Philly.
they gave him a break. Oh, he's in Philly tonight?
Is
nah,
he?
he said
No.
it's sunny in Philly. I think he's just hitting around that.
Oh, okay.
He may
he's
be
not.
on the next
I was
game.
gonna say they gave him a break after he did his thing in the Grizzlies Memphis game. They gave him a little break.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there is no Scott Foster on the assignment card tonight. He does have the night off. So for those of you on Scott Foster watch, he is not involved.
Happy birthday, CP3. Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's the least the NBA could do is not put Scott Foster on a game with Chris Paul on his birthday. Yeah. It's a good thing they did that for sure. Could you imagine that? That if Chris Paul would have lost it, if he sees Scott Foster refereeing the game on his fucking birthday, he would have absolutely gone postal. If he saw that,
it's over. You know it's over after that.
Oh yeah, for sure. At least they gave CP3 that's the NBA's way of giving him a birthday gift. But nevertheless, great show as always. We're back tomorrow for Skee Profit, Dutch Boy Fresh, Trot Wham. I'm Ian Cameron. Have a great Friday night. Enjoy the games and good luck. We'll see you tomorrow. 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern for another edition of the NBA Pub Up right here on Pub Sports Radio. Dutch, take us home.
Yeah, man. Dutch love. I love all females, man. I just prefer under 6 feet. You know where it's at. Pub Sports Radio. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Yo, salute to the real ones. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed. Let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.